hands in the till. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel. Have I got a little treat for you today, my loves? It's time for another episode of the Osbournes, also known as the Osbournes. And this family, as I've said before, is absolutely bonkers to the nth degree, girls. The last episode that we watched was filled with, feces? Excrement of the canine variety, and I was not deeply pleased to be forced to watch that, but there we are. Hopefully today is not as, desecrated? Is that the word? Defamated? Defamation of character. I must actually say that despite how unhinged everyone is in this family dynamic, and while it is a little bit dysfunctional, it is quite normal and quite nice to see people disagreeing but agreeing, getting along but also not getting along, in a family unit that almost seems to be like, it does seem to come from a place of love. It really does. Even though some things are a bit questionable, especially now seeing as this was like 20 years ago, I still struggle to believe that this was MTV's most watched TV show back in the day. Like, this was the most watched MTV show ever. So the Osbournes must have been like fully up there in terms of everyone's like,
we want to see what they're up to, girls. I must watch the Osbournes.
Is there a woman in the Arga?
Hello.
So, my lovelies, without any further ado, shall we all put our opera glasses on? And let's watch another episode of the Osbournes. In go the Arhanger. Oh, Christina Aguilera's house now.
Be a rock star.
I wanted to be a plumber.
You wanted to be a plumber?
Crazy.
Okay, that was the fastest little, like, intro we've ever seen ever. Oh, there's a bird on my lamppost. What are you doing? What are you doing? That was the fastest little intro ever. Apparently, before Ozzy Osbourne wanted to be a super rock star, he actually wanted to be a plumber. Could you imagine Ozzy Osbourne's plumbing facility?
Go f yourself.
Unclog those pipes, girls. But
Hey,
that's,
but
how,
that's
it
how it
goes.
goes.
Oh, Sharon goes.
Millions
She's
of
got a
people
woman. There's a
living
child
as
in the garden.
fools.
Go!
Maybe
Kelly!
it's
She's
not
got
too
pink
late
hair! Oh, that hateful toy. Isn't it absolutely
to
rank?
learn how to love and
And
forget how to hate.
I hate singing so much. Oh, here we go. Oh. Dun, dun. So I actually want to say, in the last episode, I think it was the last episode, or was it the year before? Year before? So I can't remember which episode this was commented on, but one of the last episodes that we've done, I mean, we've only done 2 episodes so far, someone commented that the reason why the Osbournes, the show in particular, has this kind of like retro feeling 60s thing is because apparently during like the 60s and 70s, they wanted to emulate that kind of like family-friendly TV show in the 70s, 60s, and like make it juxtapose texture with like how bonkers this family is. I've cracked the code, girl! She's got a degree. Apparently that's the reason why all this styling and the fonts and like all these little like flourishes that are very reminiscent of like the Jetsons, girl. It's very here. Right, here we
My
go.
record's out today, come.
I know.
Oh, a record release. Oh. Ballet. Isn't it funny that...
Please, Sharon. What the f*** you doing? I'm standing like a stripper with no clothes on.
Oh, a stripper, girls.
Dad, do a little dance.
Isn't it funny that no matter what family dynamic you exist in, you can be literally in a rock star's family and parents will always try to embarrass the offspring. I bet you could be like in the royal family and parents would still behave the same, although the royal family, do they ever behave like normal folk? Hence. Right. Trying to get close. Everyone in this show spends like 90% of their day like undressed and unkept. To be honest, that's quite relatable, isn't it?
I don't like this. This is very flamboyant. I don't like this.
Flamboyant.
I don't like it, okay?
Mum, that's a very Ricky Martin quote. You can't give it.
This is what it's saying. This is very
Ricky Martin.
Sharon,
Flamboyant.
this is a crap, Sharon. Do you think this looks a bit like Ricky Martin's on the day off? I'm not going to wear this.
Wow, Ricky Martin is a name I haven't heard for a while, except when he was on Drag Race recently. Isn't it funny? This was back in the day, I think this was before that Ricky Martin came out. I think it was, wasn't it? Personally, I don't think I'm getting Ricky Martin from this jacket. I love a shiny business suit, but I don't think it's very Ozzy. I feel like Ozzy is very like tassely, like a bit like a cat. Very tassely.
Oh, it's not feminine looking, is it?
No, rock star. Certain people.
But I'm asking you a question. You can throw your voice. You sound like my wife.
Oh, he's got Ozzy tattooed on his hands. You could apparently that cameraman could throw his voice to sound like Sharon. Oh, I think it's kind of interesting that Ozzy is a little bit worried about this jacket appearing feminine, while quite happily going on stage with like eyeliner, long flowing hair, flowing tassely clothes. You know, mysterious Tasha Taron style like staging. Really, this shiny satin moment is the thing that makes you go, oh, this is a bit feminine, isn't it, girls?
Looks gorgeous. Hold on, there's one more.
Oh, with Adidas joggers. Oh, that was a different one.
Shut the f*** up.
You're gorgeous.
Oh, that's really nice, Dad.
Oh, to be honest, I always react like this. If someone gives me a gift, I'm like, you fucking bitch, slut.
Good heavens.
But then, of course, it comes from a place of love. I love the word slut. It's such a term of endearment for me. Like, yes, go bitch, slut. But I love the fact their little dynamic they have there. Sharon is quite clearly, like, deeply in love with Ozzy, and I feel like that's such a like lovely thing to see. I feel like we don't often see now on reality TV like actual genuine moments of love. It feels like everything is for the drama. Maybe even like a little bit like adult relations trying to sell products and stuff like that. I just feel like it's all very... I feel like we haven't seen like genuine moments of love in reality TV for a long time. Do you know what I mean? Like you could never see that level of devotion and love on something like Janice Dickinson's modeling agency or America's Next Top Model or even Bridal Plasty or The Swan. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? No. Oh, here we are. The Limousiner.
10 motorcycles. Follow you.
Oh, I can get
I
a
hate these fucking stretch bastards, Joe fucking coke pimp mobiles.
Watch your feet with the clothes.
Cock pimpmobiles. Cock pimpmobiles. Don't say cock.
Why did you get a fucking stretch? I feel like a dickhead in this thing.
Oh, God, the amount of swearing, girls.
Pimp mobile. Hate the fucking things I do.
Oh.
You can't turn up to an in-store.
Yeah,
in
but
a
Sharon,
fucking
you know,
taxi.
I mean, I don't like the fucking
I
thing.
know. Well, we didn't buy it.
I know, but I don't like travelling the fucking. Oh,
Look at the ceiling. It's like Kelly's bedroom.
oh, wonderful. We'll live here then.
Oh, I do feel a bit sorry for him there. Like, clearly that was a moment of frustration of like,
I hate stretch limos.
I do feel like it's quite telling, isn't it? When someone who is so... like, at the height of his fame, he was incredibly influential in terms of, like, one of the most influential rock stars of the eras, one might say. Like, everyone knows who Ozzy Osbourne is. Everyone's heard his music. Everyone knows who he is and what he does. I do find it quite interesting that, like, he's almost, like, not fussed about any of that faffery. Do you know what I mean? I quite like that. There's no need to be, like, bougie in the sense of like arriving somewhere in a limousine. It's quite refreshing because I feel like nowadays any amount of anyone on a reality TV show just wants to be like,
Everybody look at me. I'm amazing.
whereas some of it, and I must admit some of it can start to look a little bit tacky. Like the idea of now getting like a stretch limousine to go anywhere makes me kind of feel like, oh, that's actually quite grim. Like if you wanted to go somewhere and arrive in style, it would not be in a limousine now. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that's maybe just like the UK or how I think about show business now, but it's just like you would have like a luxury car like rented for the event. You wouldn't go in a limo. Like limousines to me feel very like school disco, school dance. Maybe it's because people at my school disco and dance were like, should we go to limousine, girls? And I was like, I'm not going, goodbye. I never went to a school dance. Who wants to take me on a date? Tower Records, new releases on sale Tuesday. Ozzy Osbournes, John Mellencamp. Who's John Mellencamp? Grateful Dead box set. McCoy Turner, Riding in Cars with Boys, SDTK.
I didn't know how
everyone's
much people
obsessed.
know my name, and I'm just like, I get really shy.
Oh!
This side.
Child superstar, girls. Although she's about 17 there, isn't she? That must be such a weird feeling to have at, like, being a teenager and being so recognised. Like, that must be very strange. Very strange. I don't know how I would have coped back then.
This is the side that they pull up on.
Oh. Quite overwhelming. He's like, get your arm off. Oh, she's off. Oh. But she's just in a shop. Not sure how I feel about that interaction.
Jesus Christ. Oh,
People are
don't like the album, they're gonna get killed.
People are going wild, girls. It's your album release.
Go for it,
Look at
my
that dog.
darling.
Imagine.
It's come up right next to you.
I cannot imagine how intense it must feel to like literally be in a quiet car driving up to a venue, hearing people scream, and then get out of that car to like applause and love and like people screaming your name. That must be one of the most top tier moments of your life. If you've had lots of them, I guess you could probably get used to it, but like the idea of just like, I don't know, just getting out of a car into like lavish adoring fans screaming at you. I mean, like, I've been on stage at a very small event in London called Sitsi, and a good amount of people were there, and I heard people clapping and cheering, and it was like,
I'm so nervous.
imagine getting out of a car to like, how many people do we think was there? 500? People being like, yeah! Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine? That must be an incredible feeling.
You don't have to step up. You can sit.
Never knew such a sweet
Oh, it's a meet and greet.
You fill my heart with a
Oh.
lovely sensation.
Shout.
What is crazy
Shout.
as me. It
Oh,
happens
it's
when
a
you smile at me.
stoat. Or a ferret, maybe.
Rare and beautiful as a flower. You got me thinking I'm under your power.
All these people meeting that
And I'm
icon.
weak in the knee. When you smile
Oh, wow.
Mummy's got breasts.
Yesterday, I was a man in a shadow.
What did she say?
Yesterday,
Oh, she asked if she could get an autograph. What kind of an autograph? Was it going to be on the chest, perhaps?
I was a man in a shadow. I was going nowhere. You bring out the sunshine.
You gotta play together somehow. I got drums.
You're stupid, man.
I know I'm stupid.
Spinning, but for us this is just the beginning, and I know you agree.
Were they police officers?
It's good to be the king.
Long night, huh?
Where do I go? In here.
This is the palm of darkness.
The Palm of Darkness.
She's the queen of metal.
And just like that, it's finished.
I fucking hate these limos, man.
Isn't that the strangest thing ever? You have all that adoring moment, high energy, high octane, high like adrenaline, running, meeting lots of new people, and then you just go off down the red carpet and into a car, and that's it. Back into a small bubble of like just your nearest and dearest. That must be such a bizarre experience. Bizarre.
Don't continue. Just stay here, Sharon.
Tonight, Ozzy Osbourne will be our guest.
Ooh.
Hey. We're going to talk about sexual intercourse and things.
That's right.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
Intercourse. The
That's what I
first
bought
sin
the
was
watch. I
intercourse.
forgot what it's like.
Nice. Good to meet you.
Time, weather,
Ain't happening. We need to get used to a car. We can listen to it in a car.
What is this? A
Hi,
wig?
Ozzy Osbourne is here. Sharon is all.
There does seem to be like a lot of like wig moments in this show. It's just like, time to put on a wig, everybody.
A red wig and a silver dress? I don't think.
So here, Sharon is his wife and manager and wrangler and sometimes interpreter.
What you said was all you want to do is be able to enjoy going
with the antidepressants.
Hello everyone, this is Editing Luxeria. Bizarrely enough, this conversation that Sharon and Ozzy have at this radio station is highly copyrighted on YouTube. I couldn't tell you why, but I will give you a little hint about what they're talking about. So Sharon and Ozzy are giving an interview about what activities they get up to in the boudoir, and what sort of medication Ozzy might be on to assist those sort of marital relations, shall we say. And apparently Sharon likes to fall asleep and Ozzy's like, I'm ready to go, girls! Why won't you wake up? And she's like, no, not now. Mummy's asleep. I don't know how much of this I can put on the YouTube, my loves, although this is TV-14, so technically YouTube should get his act together, girls.
Nice meeting you. Thanks for coming out.
My pleasure.
An interesting... Interesting...
Watch how crazy the next 4 days is going to be. Rock and roll!
Oh dear. We've seen that before. Oh, a private jet machine. Nobody see me. Off she goes. New York, girls. So what is he doing? What is this? A press tour, I guess, maybe? Lola, girls. Don't poop on the floor. What is this? Am I going to get
Robert's
clocked
my
for all
best
that
friend.
music?
You guys think he's my boyfriend, don't you? You're so dirty.
Rob is
What should I get Kelly for her birthday?
What is she into right now? Let me think.
I don't know.
Oh,
Pink hair
God.
dye.
It's like so
Stop.
hard.
It's so hard with her. All right, let me think about
Look at
it.
those
and I'll let you-
candles! Look at those candles! The size pictures of that. There's like an entire citadel artwork on the side of them. Can you see that? Imagine having those candles. Goodness me, burned for 7,000 years.
No, and I'll let you know. Definitely.
Oh.
Okay, I'll let you know.
He wants
Kelly's
a little
17th birthday party on
Oh,
Saturday.
so she's 16.
You could do Ouija boards for centerpieces. Do you like Ouija boards?
I love that.
Okay, good. Yeah, me too. So we're brainstorming right now where we're going to put everything. Good. So that's the direction we're going. I just want to make sure we're right on track.
Love it.
I think Pippi came here the other day.
Okay, let me go check if I have a room for you, okay?
Thank you.
They're getting
I'm
another
gonna have
dog.
to leave you to go and get Jiggity. I'm so sorry, but he has to be picked up. Now, will you
Did
remember?
Mum find the sheets for him?
Yes.
So he's definitely going?
He's definitely going away on camp.
Oh, poor little.
You were violated, Puss. You shoved something up your bum.
Okay, that is an interesting place to take a break there. That was the weirdest moment. Why did we just suddenly, why were we like, we're planning a birthday party, there's going to be Ouija boards, and then all of a sudden the vet with an anal probe.
I'm going to cream.
Like, what? There is no storyline to this show. This show is so, it's like tries to take snapshots of the family life. And I've said this before, but it's like, nowadays we would have like a full story. Oh, I've just beaten the microphone. Oh, beat. Nowadays we would have like a full, like 8-episode storyline arc happening. There'd be individual storylines happening. Each person on the television show would have their own like individual like battles and trials and tribulations, scripted or not. It seems very basic now to be watching this and just kind of like, you know, just casually enjoying it. The Osbournes. Not so happy camper. Is Jack going on holiday?
Jack,
Look at the size of that door.
Okay.
Wakey, wakey. Bacon! Was that his spine? Physical therapy, one might think.
Jack, how are you getting there?
We're walking.
Jack, how are you getting there?
A bus.
Who's driving?
A man with no legs.
You're gonna get your fucking ass kicked by me this morning, Jack. If you don't stop.
I suppose, actually, if you are going to live in, like, a public life like this, you would have to take your kids' safety really seriously, wouldn't you? Like, your kids couldn't just go, like, camping. They couldn't just go into the woods, like, camping with, like, friends their own age, could they? I'm guessing Jack was, what, 16 here? 17, 18, maybe? Rubbish with these ages of these children. You would really have to take it seriously, so no wonder why she's like, who's driving? Where are you going? How are you getting there? Blah, blah, blah. Because, like, we hear so many stories now of, like, famous kids being kidnapped and held at ransom, and it's just like, wow. If I had kids and I was someone of a public standing figure, nonsense, rock star lady on the go, I'm not sure I could have my kids just like going out into the forest. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, no, you have to do it on our land or something. Do you know what I mean? Like,
All right, bye.
Oh, just in a car park.
Yeah, bye.
Well, all the other parents are here, Jack.
All right, bye.
Have fun.
How strange.
Okay?
All right.
Jack, can you not phone me?
I can't. I have
How
no phone.
strange.
All right, why is he so depressed? Oh my God, is he depressed?
Bye, Jack.
Do you think he needs medication?
No, he needs to go to bed. He's had one early night, like in about 2 years.
How bizarre must it be to be like a famous person's child, like on TV, but then like you're just going to school and you're like followed, like your parents are followed around by these cameras and they're like just waving goodbye to you. Like, that's kind of strange because when the cameras are out of the shot, how are other kids going to interact with Jack there? Are they going to make it worse for him? Are they going to be like, oh my God, you're so famous and blah? Or is it like, why are they following? Yeah. Okay, so there, he's off camping.
What time do we get to New York?
A
2 a.m.
private jet to New York. I'll tell you which one I'd be rather doing. Oh, the music goes.
No, guys, we gotta get going here.
She really looked like Sharon there. What's happening? So far, I don't really understand what Ozzy's doing in this episode. He just seems to be getting like different forms of transport to just like go around the city of New York. Do you know what I mean?
All right, I'll speak to you later. I'm going to do Conan now.
How do you actually get through a metal detector? Look at this. That's impressive. How many crosses do you have there?
Well, I've got to need them. Need every one.
Yeah, look at those. Look at that.
And it urinates up the Alamo when you get there.
Wait, yours urinates?
Yeah.
Mine urinates, but it's not supposed to. We don't know what the problem is. We can't get it to stop.
Are you
I feel like that
awake?
music's going to be copyrighted.
No.
Oh. He must be exhausted.
Hey, this is Ozzy Osbourne. Stay tuned for more Ozfest. No. Hey, this is Ozzy Osbourne, and you're listening to Jersey's own Rocks Radio on D. No, one more time.
Oh,
hey, this is Ozzy Osbourne, and you're listening to Joe. Oh, you know.
P. Diddy and Ozzy are on the show.
I must admit, like, when you're in a situation like that and you are doing voiceover work, if you get a little bit nervous, oh my God, does every single word in the English language just evaporate immediately in front of your eyes? And you're like, what does that say? What do you mean, hello? Is that not homboishliers? Ludicrous, but painful. Nudity and...
Sure, yeah. Hey, you go back in there. Come on, man.
Together, yeah. That's even cooler.
So this, then? Oh.
I'm so glad you got that court case thing okay.
Yeah, thanks for having me. So glad about everything that's going on for you. Big fan of Ozzy Osbourne. No bullshit.
Just say, well, there's Kelly right there. You'll have a microphone, and Carson will say, come on up here, Kelly, and he'll invite you up on stage.
Okay.
Is that kind of cool?
That's fine. I'm really nervous.
Oh, is it first time on stage?
I know me, I'd probably like, go up there and trip and then land on my face or something.
Don't worry, it's live. You know.
Oh, she's nervous.
So,
Oh, that's quite sweet.
I know I can't say I have to behave myself.
You can't say what?
Bad guy.
Terrible, isn't it, by the way, children speak these
But I
days?
learned from you, Dad. It's all right.
All right, you learn from the best, baby.
Oh. Oh. Not sure. Not.
Hi, this is Ozzy Osbourne, and you're watching TRL.
Kelly did nothing.
I don't know what planet I'm on. I feel like I'm fired out of a cannon on Monday, and I ain't landed yet.
Anybody else? I said, look, I'm the direct line. Anybody else?
Room service girl.
Sure, any kill.
Yeah.
That looks dry.
How many weeks? How many days?
7.
7 more days? What do you get for your birthday?
I don't know anything. I don't mind.
Yay, it's Melinda.
Oh, I missed you.
You don't want to hug her another time in 3 days.
What is happening? What is the storyline here? So apparently Kelly's birthday is coming up, so everyone's like, what should we get you for your birthday? And she's like,
I don't know, whatever you want.
and Jack has just like disappeared for like 8 minutes and come back now. Okay.
All right. Oh, what time is it? That's really gross, Jack.
Jackie will be home soon.
Jackie.
He's not had a good time.
What?
He didn't like it there.
What?
I wouldn't.
Jack
Camping.
was on a camping trip at school.
I told him to buy a proper f***ing backpack. It's not a stupid thing that he got from the army surplus.
No, he just didn't like it there. It was too hippie-ish.
No, yeah, they make you like feed a tree before you feed yourself.
How the f***ing feed a tree? What would you put a ham sandwich by the tree?
Yeah, you put a sandwich by the tree. It's like the tree of the gods.
Really? That doesn't seem very good.
Are you in trouble?
Oh, I'm in so much trouble. They're gonna call Mom and Dad in.
What?
Yeah.
You need to call Robert today.
Robert Trio?
No, Robert in the office.
Is he your
Robert in the
boyfriend,
office.
No.
Is he your boyfriend?
Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, the kid's been coming over to the house for like 4 years now.
Oh, I don't know.
Why are they going to call your mum and dad in?
Cause, let me see. I was throwing rocks at tents. I was throwing rocks at kids. I told the counselor to go f himself.
Oh, well. Did you have fun, though? Like, any fun? You must have had fun.
I know. I had fun, like, f***ing around, breaking the rules, getting yelled at.
And they sing by a campfire at night.
Sorry, the size of that bowl of pasta. Also, where are they? They're in a hotel room, I guess. The size of the bowl. I'm so hungry. I could go for one like that right now.
Oh,
See, Mom, I can't do that and take it seriously. Like, when I was in Kathleen...
Kumbaya. What's it?
Kumbaya.
It really is like some kind of cult up there. It's like a fun-loving hippie cult.
Oh my God, last night we stopped at, what was it, Roy Rogers?
Roy Rogers, like, takeout.
Who's the difference between...
What's a Roy Rogers? My American friends in the audience. What's a Roy Rogers takeout? What is that? Is it like a traditional burger and fries situation, or is it like something a bit different? But I must actually say, I feel like only very specific types of teenagers can go camping, and especially, it kind of has to be a bit more like survival based, especially if you're sending like boys out into the wilderness. They want to get kind of a bit
dirty. They want to get a bit rough and ready, girls.
They don't necessarily want to be like, I've got to put a sandwich at the base of this tree. Not necessarily. Everyone is the same, of course. I don't know why I don't really know what camp this was. I don't know any of it. But why didn't they teach them like useful things? Like, oh, if you want to feed the tree before you feed yourself, what we do is we fertilize the ground by using this, agricultural thing that we've made, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? Like, teaching teenagers and children like actual valuable lessons of like how to grow crops is so much better and rewarding than being like, leave a sandwich at the base of this tree and we'll see what happens. So I hope that since 20 years ago, that tradition has changed. One would hope.
Who's the difference between Roy Rogers and Will Rogers?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Who the Will Rogers?
I don't know any of these people. Osbournes. Like father, like daughter. Oh, look at the little paparino. Oh, a church door. Oh, it's a papillon. Oh, he's like ready for home. Look at the space in that room.
I missed you guys. It was lonely.
What a weird scene.
It's Kelly's birthday today. You want to come over to the party?
You ready to...
How fast was that? So we had them come home and he like waddles in and it just gives that solemn feeling of like, oh, how good is it to be home? That's what I expected, some sort of like scene about like coming home. But the assistant was just like, I missed you girls. And now all of a sudden we're at Kelly's birthday party. The editing in this show, there isn't really any editing, is there? It's just scene, scene, scene. And there's not really any sort of storyline to the scene. I would love to know, without any spoilers for future seasons, does it become more like a traditional reality TV show in the sense that we know now? Like, is there a storyline? Is there a point as such to the episodes? Or is it still very much like, this happened, and then this happened? Let me know in the comments box below if you can remember, that is.
You ready to buzz?
Yep, let's go.
Oh, a mohawk goes. Oh, I love a mohawk. Oh.
Straight up.
That is so cool. I'll tell you what, boys with mohawks, I don't know what it is, but they do something to me, my loves. Muscle guys with a mohawk. Ah! Goodness.
Okay, time to show the parental unit.
Parental unit.
Get out of your fucking mind.
Oh, she doesn't like it. Wow, but Kelly's got pink hair.
These are the cutest things in the world. No,
You should bleach it and dye it blue.
You notice everything in the bag's pretty much pink.
Yes, because pink is my favorite color.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really pretty.
This is her bedroom, wow.
Yes, it's rose gold.
Oh, thank you, Rob. This is so nice.
What if a
You're
bracelet?
very welcome.
Is that a bracelet?
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't mean to be presumptuous here at all, and feel free to completely berate me in the comments. I am not getting boyfriend vibes from Rob. I am getting, like, finding an alternative girl who might be open to the idea that you aren't necessarily straight and you just want a really close friendship. That's the vibe that I'm getting here, not...
Oh, is that your boyfriend, Kelly girl?
I think a supportive ally is happening here.
Oh, sweet.
Sweet.
I had one of them.
Welcome. Enter freely.
Satan.
And of your own will.
Happy birthday, Kelly goes. Oh my god. What was that? What was that? What was that? Hang on, what?
And of your own will.
The Tiger King.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
What's this? Oh, potions. A ouijia. Tarot. Oh, contortiony woman. Oh, I kind of love it. Got it.
Get out of your mind.
What do you think of the music?
Imagine having a birthday party like this. Even nowadays, I'd be like, amazing. Come, everybody, come and see the contortionists at my birthday party. Do you know, I have never had like a real proper like event birthday party. I've always had like small intimate gatherings or basically nothing really at all on my birthday. But this This would be quite something, especially to have when you turn 17. Absolutely unhinged.
Tonight.
Crap.
For you.
Oh, Ozzy not enjoying himself.
No, it's not my party. Piece of crap. It's like music to get your brains kicked into. It's like a 4-hour-long record. All the same music. You know?
It's very Jodie Harsh.
That's the best part of the record now.
Look at that cake. Look at that cake. You better work, bakery. So, this is the one thing I've never really understood about birthday cakes. Is like when you blow out your candles, you're just like covering a cake in like spit and then you're going to give it to everyone else. That's the one thing I am a bit like, just don't bother with like candles on, unless you could give me a little fan to waft. Like imagine, actually that would be quite fun. Imagine having like a clack fan and then being like whoosh. And that was how you blew out your candles to make a wish. That's what I'm going to do on my next birthday, girls. Hi, guys.
Kelly, are you going out now? Yeah. Give me a kiss goodbye.
Kelly's going out after
Have a
the
nice
party.
night.
This is quite an wild setup for a party. What's happening?
I drool in my sleep.
So do I.
Is this a love interest?
I went to bed like 9 times this summer. With waking up in a pool of your own spit and a bed covered in your own urine. It's fun.
Look
Oh.
at this. These
Spit and
cigarette
piss.
spots
That is disgusting.
everywhere.
I think it's disgusting.
I think it's disgusting.
Oh. And just like that, the party's over, girls. Time to go home.
That's a very nice, Jack.
That was just for you.
Come on.
That was only for you.
Where you going this night?
Stayed here with you.
Huh?
Why'd you lock your door, huh?
Did he have somebody in his room or something?
Oh.
You don't really want to talk about, something right now, so I'd shut up.
That's not fair. You promised you wouldn't say anything.
Where happened? What'd she do?
Juicy gossip.
Oh, Kelly.
If I
Juicy-
show you, you can't kill me.
Juicy gossip?
I'll
What?
show you what. You had a tattoo. Where?
Kelly got an illegal tattoo!
Kelly.
I love it. We all got the same one.
Then let me see it, Kelly. Let me see it.
It's your mummy.
No, and you're not saying anything.
That has to. Let me see it again, Kelly.
A secret tattoo? But she said, like, me and everyone else got one at the same time. So who is everyone else? Why wasn't that followed? That could have been an excellent storyline plot of being, like, following Kelly to get a naughty tattoo. Although, she is underage for a tattoo. I think she's underage for a tattoo. What's the tattoo age in America? I imagine it's 18. Possibly even 21. I imagine it's 18 because, like, in the UK, it's 18 before you can get any body modifications done. And so it should be, to be honest.
I want to talk to the manager, girl.
What's she got? What's that?
Ordinary.
I love it.
What am I going to do about a tattoo?
Love
You've got
heart?
that there for the rest of your fucking life. So you've got, I'll be
I like it.
telling you, Kelly, if you get that infection, that one got infected, this one at one time, and my fucking arm came up like a balloon, and my fingers in it, I couldn't move. It breaks your mum's heart.
Yeah, but you're not going to say anything.
That was a weird edit. That was a really weird edit. They were sitting in different seats, having probably a completely different conversation, and then it just, like, snapped back. I wonder if she, like, asked him about his tattoos, and he was like, oh, this one got infected once, blah, 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 the story. But they've slotted that in there to be like,
Oh, Kelly's tattoo's gonna get infected, girls.
a really strange editing choice there. Was that trying to make it out like tattoos are bad or, like, naughty? I suppose back in 2002, it kind of was, really, wasn't it? Was this 1999? It might have been 1999.
That is disgusting. Hold on, Kelly's got something to tell you.
Who's that man? Oh, is his mummy on the phone now?
I can't.
Go on, she's gonna
That is so 90s.
I got a tattoo.
You are joking.
No.
She's at the salon.
It's really tiny.
What is it?
A tiny little heart
Where?
on my hip.
And who did it?
Some guy.
What?
Some guy.
Oh, that tells me a lot. Some guy. Would you put your father on?
Yeah.
She is
What do
not
you think
having
about
it.
that?
I am so sad.
Actually, to be honest with you, it's not that bad. It's a tiny, tiny little heart on her hip. It's not like a big f***ing thing. She's going for that one next week.
I just want to know what she said. Is she mad at me?
No, she's not mad. She's just very disappointed. She thinks you're a very stupid person.
Well, I know that already. I didn't need a tattoo to tell me that.
Oh. Oh, here she is. Oh, that is a... Look at that outfit. Look at that. We've got a double denim moment. We've got a hoodie with a shirt on underneath and a long denim skirt with a leopard print handbag and a silver sequin beret, my loves. Nikki Hambleton-Jones would cream.
It's because you're really flat-chested.
Oh, here she is. At the salon.
You want to say something? You want to see it?
Oh, yes, I want to see it, Kelly.
Show the top
No,
far.
tiny. I hope it's a tiny. Stay tiny and not get bigger.
Oh.
Is it crooked?
If you want any advice from me about
nipples.
tattoos, to be somebody unique, don't have a tattoo because everybody and their friend has got tattoos.
I like it.
Even truer
I'm
now.
not telling you. Why? Because I know you're going to go down there and sue them.
My father went insane.
Did you do it because you were angry?
I know you are. No.
That's why you did it, right?
No, I wouldn't do it because of anger. I did it because I liked it. And me and my friends all got the same one.
It's not all that bad. I thought she was going to show me a picture of a fucking eagle on an arse or something, you know.
Oh.
Crazy. Hey,
Oh! Is that bad? Oh. I don't know what that noise was. I do apologise. All right, my loves, I've pushed my laptop away, taken out my hanger. Let's digest what we've seen today. So, what was the storyline in this episode? I feel like it was kind of like,
Kelly's being rambunctious on her 17th birthday, girls.
but we're gonna decorate the house and everybody wants to know if her boyfriend's gay. That was kind of like paraphrasing, actually. Nobody asked that. They just wanted to know if she actually had a boyfriend. I feel like this episode was very Kelly Osbourne heavy. Oh! The front door, girls. And then, of course, we had a section that was about, like, Ozzy Osbourne's album release. So I guess that was like a press tour that he went on several different television shows. Although the only snapshot we saw of this one was him saying, like, oh, welcome to TJR, ladies on the go, or something. Do you know what I mean, with Kelly? So that's kind of interesting. It's interesting to see the more behind the scenes moments, especially like when he arrived in his car to like adoring fans. As I said earlier, that must be a wild experience. Well, my loves, let me know what you think about what we've seen in today's episode. I don't feel like things we saw today were like so dramatic. I mean, the underage tattoo is kind of dramatic, isn't it? I have no idea how to brand these episodes on YouTube. I'm like, Kelly Osbourne, underage tattoo? Drama? Or is it like Kelly Osbourne has a Satan birthday? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to call these episodes. Well, my loves, let me know what you think about what we have seen today in the comments box below. And with that, it's time for the Patreons. And you can see yourself scrolling past on the screen here, my loves. And I want to say a gorgeous, glamorous hello and welcome to Danny Bear 175, Grant Thornton, Christina Kyle Girls, Lena G, Pink Caramel, and Brianna James. Thank you guys so much for joining the Patrons. You are allowing us to thrive and survive. Today's Twitch shout out goes to Gothic Terrier. Thank you so much for following me over on Twitch, you stunning woman on the go. And if you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next video's Twitch shout out, make sure you hop over there and follow me on Twitch. It's Luxeria Plays, and I stream 2 nights a week, Monday and Thursday, my loves. I don't know where that attitude came from then. I actually really enjoy doing Twitch. A huge thank you to my top tier Patreons, Aloria, Stephanie Niatupski, Laura Ali, Dr. Dreamerella, Steph Utech, Orkos Samoji, Abigail Ash, Amanda Vengeance, Autumn Holly, Beebles32, Caitlin Coating, Shell Herman, Christina Kyle, ContraPoints, Crafty Leaks, Danielle, Dana Broderick, Deborah Gwynn, Dr. A, Jevod, Elizabeth Stone, Jared Pavlovsky, Jenny Hendricks, Caitlin Wright, Lane Wade, Megan Holly, Min TM, Moisten98, Mariah Sherman, Moldy Apple, Nixie Tricks, Paolo Rivera, Pink Caramel, Princess Lilium, Romano, Ryan Vita, Sexy Texy RN, Succubus Lena, Summer Neff, Traverful, Victoria Corella, Victoria Waldock, and Zaya Nazar. Thank you for your continued support here on the Chanel, my loves. And I'm going to leave it on this note, my loves. Please don't get body modifications underage. I know the pull is like really dramatic, but like you will probably come to regret it, shall we say. In the infamous words of my Auntie Rolly.
All about the jigger train, choo-choo. Don't do it, girl.
And with that, I will see you in the next video, gorgeous. Yes.